Alright guys, let's see if this knife will cut. Well, sort of. Seems like it's tearing them when it's cut, slicing. It probably ain't gonna do no choke cut. Huh? Yeah. Alright guys, now that we see this knife will kind of cut, let's talk about it a little bit. These knives come, I've never got a case knife that came out of the box that was sharp. I don't know why. Maybe it's just bad luck, but if you take a look at this knife, uh, like on that side of the knife, there's not hardly a bevel. But on the case, where the shield is, there is. So I don't know if that is a quality issue or they just don't care anymore, because a lot of people are buying these knives as collectibles and they're not actually using them. So maybe they don't care if they're sharpened anymore. I don't know. I can't really explain it. But it seems like everyone I've ever got did not come sharp. Or had some kind of wonky edge on it. I did strop it pretty good to get it to be able to cut, the cut that it did cut, which wasn't fantastic, but it will cut. And I can sharpen it and get it to cut, razor sharp if I decide to carry the knife, but I probably won't. I kind of bought this knife because my daddy had one. My whole life, he probably had it 40 or 50 years, because I remember seeing him. I remember it as a child, and I don't know how old a person has to be before they start remembering things. So, maybe seven, maybe 6 or 7. I don't know. But anyway, my daddy always had one, and my daddy passed away back in 2021, and I don't know what happened to the knife. I looked for it, but you know how it goes when people pass. Vultures come around and take things that don't belong to them. But so I kind of went out and picked this up just based off of that, just a memory piece, I guess I'd say. I do like the Trapper. I do always have liked it. This one actually looks stonewashed, but it doesn't list that it's stonewashed. It just says stainless steel. But if you look at that blade, does that not look stonewashed? You have a clip point blade, and you have a spade blade. And I was always told, well, of course I use a spade blade to spade, but the real reason I was always told and talked about it, why it was good to have a Trapper, is because, well, if something happened to one blade, you got another blade. So I could see, that being a useful, knife. Because you break your knife, you don't got a knife. If depending on where you're at, you might, still need your knife. So I could kind of see that being a good. Look at how smooth and how centered and how. I will give them that they've got their slip point spring system on point. Centering on the knives is like good, pretty good for what it is. We'll take about a year. That's like almost perfect, and that one's perfect too. It has nickel and silver bolsters. It's just a really good. It's a lot of history I'm sitting here holding in my hand. If you think about it, I like the smooth duraline, the yellow. A lot of people like yellow, and they kind of associate a yellow knife with case. I do have some Imperial stuff that's in yellow, and I think that might be. I don't really have a lot of yellow knives. I'm kind of partial to blue, but I do like the way the traditional knives look with the yellow. Uh, I kind of dig this knife. I dig the way it looks, but like I said, there is a story behind it, and that's why I bought the knife. But I do like the knife and I enjoy it, so it'll just kind of be a keepsake for me. I did get a really good price on this knife. I think these knives are running around like $50, and I got this one for 30. I picked it up on eBay, of course. Yeah, I buy a lot of knives on eBay, and I'll just kind of look around and see who's bidding and see what's going on, and try to slide in there in the last minute. I would have never put this on there at that low of a reserve, but $30 and free shipping, and I've got I think a good deal. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't really keep up with case knives. So I don't really know what they sell for. But I feel like it's a good knife, and it come with a sticker. That's the first case knife that I bought that came with a sticker. Now I don't. The last one I bought was a Sidebuster Junior, and it didn't come with one. So I don't know. Maybe it's just this pattern. Uh, but overall, it's a good knife. I got it for a good price. I got it for a good reason. I thought I would share that with you. I don't normally share my personal life too much on here because that's another story and I'm starting to ramble a little bit. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching the video. I hope everybody has a good day. And I forgot to tell you one thing. The knife closed is like 4 1/8 and it's 6 3/8 with that big blade open, and it weighs 4 ounces. So kind of wanted to finish with that. Y'all have a good one, and later.